We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Moore with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time left.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble so many good runners. But it was good pursuit to stay on him the entire way.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Bronk. It's 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Complete. It's Horton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Still has some space inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down. Shotgun snap, he gives to Blue. We'll cobble together a yard there. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like he made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A 63-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying with Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. On the give, it's Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That's incomplete on second down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be third and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This is caught by Blue. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He's got the hook out to Arroyo. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Milton back to throw. And screw here to Blue. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
You'll hear from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll start the drive with blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Return coming from the 14. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now, Milton. That one's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Headed out right. He can run it. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll work against the blitz. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Milton out of the pistol here. Drops this underneath. It's blue. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Connects on the crosser. Keeps himself upright. To the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like the Tyrese hats. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. On the run. That's complete inside the 35. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going deep here for the end zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Get it. Dragon 60. Viking 8.
To throw, Milton. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Let's go now.
Throwing it again here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Now Milton to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Seahawks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
To kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Milton. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Up the middle, Blue.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Play fake. It's Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Working quickly here. Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. but it's up to that defense to say it.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Now come out throwing. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Forced out to his right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Dive play straight ahead. And he made it 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's trying to push the field. He's got it at the 30. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Drive begins with a Walker run. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready?
Running with Walker again. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So first down from the 41.
Ready.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Okay.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll go play action. Buys time, rolling right. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 14. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun. It's Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Milton now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this.
Hey, bruh. Madden hoeing now, nigga.
29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So first down from the 41. Throwing from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game.
Cowboys 31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready?
Walker now from the gun. He cuts it right. It's a foot race. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the 16. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Lee gets the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. This is caught by Blue. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Milton out of the pistol here. That one's complete, right side. And he had to dive just to make it back to the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Walker on first down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the pistol, gets here to Walker. On the move, past the 40. He's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Come on, set.
They'll run here on first down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Seahawks nearing their 6th win this season. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Double 38. Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Let's go now. Set.
They give it to him again. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Ready, ready, ready.
Back to the well again. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
Another carry for him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 14. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Stop.
Blue here from the pistol. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Ready.
and 4.
County Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Dallas.